Hello everyone, I'm Natalia Gisette Quintero Guzman and I'm making this video for the Licenciature in Foreign Languages, focusing English, and I'm in the fourth course of English. Today I'm going to answer some questions, and the first one is, what motivated you to choose English first? Because it's necessary for me for finishing my career. I have to pass certainly English levels for get it done. What are your personal goals for this course? Of course, to practice my speaking, listening, and reading, and writing too. And to know what things I have some difficulties. What aspects of English do I find most challenging? Example: speaking, writing, listening, and reading. For me, listening is the most difficult because we have two accents, not two accents. Okay, the most popular are the American and the British. The British is so difficult, and when a Chinese person is speaking English, it's so difficult too. So I think here the most important is to know the situation for can understand it well. Which grammar rules or vocabulary areas do I struggle with the most? I think with the phonetics. It's the most difficult because I said before, some letters have the same sound, and it's important to know the context of some situation for knowing what are they saying. But for example, for me, it's difficult to understand, for example, a song of which I don't have any idea, of which I didn't have listened before. How confident are you in using English in real life situations? I'm confident, but for example, that I'm speaking now, I haven't been speaking English um, too much in those moments. Until this moment, I started the other career, and I started to take it again, and it's difficult for me to speak it with the level that I really have. But in my real life, I think I keep it well. In what context do I feel most comfortable or uncomfortable using English? I think when I'm around of people which know the the English well, with people which can tell me, no, you're talking or you're speaking bad, you're using the wrong way to say it, and it's amazing for me because like I'm speaking, I'm not putting attention on what I'm saying wrong. Do I learn better through visual aids, listening, reading, writing, or hands-on activities? I think with hands-on activities, because those are things that I'm making now with my own hands, and with the other people's hands. So, like I said before, I can receive help from the other people. How do I typically approach studying for English? I practice it just when I have to. For example, my feed is just English, so I practice it reading some sentences daily, which appear in my feed in the social media. What types of activities or materials help me learn best? The videos and the interactive exercises, of course, because like I said before, those are things that I'm making now, and there are people which know what I'm saying, and the bad things that I have to make well. What specific areas of English do I want to improve by the end of this course? Um, some vocabulary and the phonetics topic. How will I measure my progress in these areas? I think everyone has to know by themselves if they're getting some advantage or, or disadvantage. For example, like I haven't been without speak English during a long time, I think that I'm speaking so bad. But I know that at the end of this course, I'm going to have my pronunciation and speaking uh, faster than I'm talking now, than I'm speaking now. What steps can I take to achieve these goals? I think the step that I can take is just the one that I propose I purpose by myself. So those were the answers to the questions, and thank you for everything.